So welcome back to the lab. We had an interesting question from one of our viewers who was interested in the surfaces and wanted to understand a little bit more about the pads. They have some pads in their bag and they're kind of a year old, and he's got to really get aggressive with this cover stock to get some traction going. And what we wanted to find out is maybe to see, what these pads look like after a short period of time. So we've done a little experiment. We've actually counted how many times we've used this, and this is about 40 applications of the surface pad. And again, we're starting off with 500 and 1,000, and of two different manufacturers, and just kind of seeing where those numbers are compared to when they were brand new. So we looked at some of the data from the new, and now we're going to see what 40 applications later look like. And again, we're going to go through that random process, putting the same amount of pressure that we did before. And I can already see that the texture amount is quite different. This one being 40 applications already by hand. And even though I am getting texture, it takes quite a bit of pressure to get some scratches going here. Look at that, a lot of stuff coming off still. So maybe we're getting somewhere. Let's find out, let's clean it up. So we started with 3,000. We used an old 500 pad, and we're gonna see what the numbers shake out to be. Whoa, big difference. Originally a brand new pad was 1,600, and this one now changed it to 2,759. A significant number from what the pad is. Wow, big difference. So there is some life expectancy to this, and what you're thinking that you're getting by using the 500 grit pad is not. Let's move on to the next test from a different manufacturer using the 1,000 grit pad. It's got 40 applications of surface changes on it, and it's 1,000 grit. So we've got our test ball here at 3,000 grit, and we're going to now change the surface with the used surface pad and see if it becomes more consistent to what the number is. Again, we're looking for this test to be based on longevity. So let's go ahead with the process. And this one comes up with an average of 3,224. Wow, our bowling ball was not that far away from the original number. So it was at close to 3,000, and this one really didn't change much. And interesting. So there is some life expectancy to these. This one didn't change much of the surface. So what did we learn? We've got to frequently change these. That's a given, You can't keep these around forever. You want to keep them fresh, clean them out as best as possible, and keep that surface consistent. So it's the only way to really get a handle on getting traction on the lane. Make sure that you're using a product that's fairly new, and change them out often. So that's what we learned. So thanks for watching.